In today's news, President announces the resolution of outstanding payment delays to fishermen. President assures implementation of fiscal reforms without compromising expenditure on essentials. And the government introduces the foreign currency bill to Parliament.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to News. I'm Yusuf bin Muhammad. President Dr. Mohammad Moiz announces the resolution of outstanding payment delays to fishermen. Starting tomorrow, fishermen with Bank of Maldives BML accounts will receive payments for their catch within 48 hours of weighing. The announcement was made during the President's visit to North Ari Atoll and Malé Atoll, where he toured Kaf Gafar and engaged with local residents.
President Dr. Moiz confirmed that delayed payments, a long-standing issue, have been fully addressed. Over the past 2 weeks, 38 million rupiah has been disbursed to fishermen, with 32.4 million rupiah deposited into 196 Bank of Maldives accounts and 5.6 million rupiah into 20 Maldives Islamic Bank accounts. The President explained that a recent agreement between the Ministry of Finance, Maldives Industrial Fisheries Company, and BML ensures that payments are credited to BML accounts within 48 hours. The government is also working to address delays for fishermen with MIB accounts. Fishermen had previously staged multiple protests over delayed payments, highlighting a critical issue in the sector. The government in turn responded with subsidies and reforms, now culminating in the successful implementation of a payment system guaranteeing disbursements within 48 hours after catch weighing. This achievement fulfills a core pledge of the Divahinga Raja Manifesto. In addition to resolving payment issues, measures have been introduced to reduce operational costs. Fishermen can now purchase fuel at state trading organization rates, with supplies available from fuel supplies Maldives depots in Himafushi, Kudu, Felivaru and Addu City, Hulumidu. President Dr. Moiz reiterated his administration's commitment to revitalizing the fishing industry. Plans are underway to double fish storage capacity and enhance processing facilities, aiming to position fisheries as a high-earning industry and ensure its sustainable growth.
President Dr. Mohammad Moiz has assured that his administration will implement meaningful reforms without compromising government expenditure on essential subsidies, asanda or retirement pensions. He made this statement addressing the residents of Alif Mativeri.
Alif Mativeri, the President emphasized his commitment to safeguarding citizen benefits while addressing inefficiencies in government spending. Highlighting areas of concern, President Dr. Moiz drew attention to wasteful practices within the asanda system, particularly the exorbitant markups by pharmacies. He noted that some of the most frequently used 250 medicines are sold to asanda with price hikes of up to 1,000%. Such practices, he stated, contribute to unnecessary government expenditure and must be reformed. The President outlined the government's efforts to address these inefficiencies. He explained that pharmacies will now be required to sell medicines at rates comparable to those of the state trading organization. To ensure affordability, the government plans to introduce a bulk procurement system, ensuring the availability of medicines at reasonable prices without compromising on quality or access for citizens. President Dr. Moiz reaffirmed that asanda reforms will focus on eliminating wasteful expenditure while maintaining the benefits provided to the public. He stressed that these reforms aim to enhance efficiency without reducing the essential services and support that citizens rely on.
President Dr. Mohammad Moiz confirms that the construction of an airport on Mativeri Island will be one of the key projects to begin in 2025. Speaking to residents on Sunday evening, the President highlighted the airport's significant economic potential, emphasizing that it will be a transformative development not only for Mativeri but also for the surrounding region. The President called for close collaboration between the Mativeri Island Council and relevant ministries to finalize the plans, ensuring that local input is integrated into the project. He stressed that the airport could improve connectivity, stimulate economic growth, and contribute to the overall development of the area. In addition to the airport, President Dr. Moise announced a series of infrastructure improvements for Mativeri, including coastal protection measures and land reclamation work. He also revealed that a new mosque and major upgrades to the health center would begin next year, further enhancing the island's facilities. The president also addressed the issue of a 40,000 square foot plot of land that has been unused for 8 years, directing the Attorney General to explore legal options for rescinding the current agreement and returning the land to the island's residents. As part of the government's 2-year development plan, the president outlined housing as the top priority for next year, with further plans to improve education, healthcare, water and sewerage systems, and road infrastructure. President Dr. Mohammad Moise has affirmed his commitment to strengthening the Women's Development Committee, WDC, assuring they will not be dissolved. This assurance came during a meeting held Sunday at the North Ariatol Council office with members of the Ukulas Island Council and the WDC.
During the meeting, President Dr. Moise addressed an inquiry from a WDC member stating the government's dedication to empowering the WDC. He outlined plans to enhance their capabilities, aligning with the administration's agenda to foster inclusive and sustainable community development. The meeting also provided a platform for local representatives to raise issues facing Ukulas residents. Among the most urgent concerns highlighted by the council was the acute housing shortage. Additionally, space limitations at the council office and the island school were brought up, with calls for immediate attention to these pressing challenges. Transitioning to environmental concerns, coastal erosion emerged as a critical issue. Council members urged the government to prioritize protective measures for erosion-prone areas, stressing the threat posed to the environment. In response, President Dr. Moise shared with the Council the ongoing efforts by his administration in collaboration with relevant institutions to address these challenges. Building on the discussion, ministers accompanying the President provided updates on various developmental projects underway in Ukulas.
President Dr. Mohammad Moise, during his visit to Rasdu in North Ariatol, outlined his vision for holistic development, focusing on societal progress, intellectual growth, and infrastructure enhancement.
The President emphasized unity, self-awareness, and avoiding political divisions as key to achieving meaningful and lasting progress. The President assured residents that the 2025 budget, approved by Parliament, would support the community's requested projects, including harbour development, to improve connectivity and economic activity. He acknowledged the limitations of the 2024 budget prepared by the previous administration, but reaffirmed his commitment to initiating developmental projects in 2025 and 2026. Recognizing the importance of fishing to Rasdu's economy, the President announced plans to enable local ice production to preserve the fish quality. He also encouraged guest houses to adopt solar power and renewable energy, promoting environmentally sustainable tourism. President Dr. Moise reiterated his government's dedication to inclusive development, ensuring all islands benefit from promised projects, and pledged continued support for Rasdu's fishing and tourism sectors.
Welcome back. The Maldivian government introduces the Foreign Currency Bill to Parliament, aiming to establish a comprehensive legal framework for managing foreign exchange transactions in the country. The bill, presented by Ibrahim Falah, Member of Parliament for Ingoradu, was read for the first time in Parliament on Monday. The proposed legislation seeks to regulate various aspects of foreign currency transactions, including the import, export, possession, deposit, and exchange of foreign currency within the Maldives. With a particular focus on businesses in the tourism sector, the bill also includes strict penalties for violations and aims to promote economic stability through increased accountability. The bill includes severe penalties for those who fail to comply with the regulations. Fines range from 10,000 to 1 million rupiah, depending on the severity of the violation. The Maldives Inland Revenue Authority, MIRA, will be responsible for investigating violations, reviewing accounts, and imposing fines. The authority can also take legal action to recover unpaid fines through the courts. The bill is a key step in regulating foreign currency transactions and ensuring that the Maldives maintains economic stability and transparency. President Dr. Mohammad Moiz has met the guest house operators of Rastu Island in North Ari Atoll to discuss and address the pressing challenges faced by the local tourism sector. The meeting, held at the State House on Rastu, provided an opportunity for tourism stakeholders to voice their concerns and propose measures to enhance the island's guest house operations. One of the primary issues raised was the ongoing erosion of the sandbank adjacent to Rastu. Operators stressed the need for an environmental impact assessment, EIA, to evaluate the extent of the problem and determine appropriate protective measures. Noting that the sandbank is a vital feature of Rastu's appeal as a tourist destination, they emphasized the urgency of halting further degradation. Shifting the focus to infrastructure, the operators highlighted the need for developments to support the island's growing tourism industry. Among the requests was the establishment of a US dollar ATM to facilitate financial transactions. Additionally, they proposed strategies to expand guest house operations. In response, President Dr. Moiz reassured the attendees of his administration's commitment to finding solutions. He confirmed that the measures to address sandbank erosion would be prioritized, recognizing its crucial role in sustaining the island's tourism sector. He indicated that collaboration with relevant agencies would be undertaken to implement the necessary measures. President Dr. Mohammad Moiz met with the Bodfuludu Island Council on Sunday evening to discuss the most pressing challenges faced by the island community. The meeting took place at the Mathiveri Island Council Secretariat, providing an opportunity for local representatives to voice their concerns directly to the President. During the discussions, the Council highlighted the significant housing shortage affecting the island's residents and requested urgent development of Bodfuludu's harbour to improve accessibility and economic opportunities. They also underscored the importance of addressing behavioral changes among students through collaboration between educators and relevant authorities. President Dr. Moiz assured the Council that their concerns would be prioritized. He emphasized that housing projects would feature prominently in the next year's budget, reflecting the government's commitment to tackling this critical issue. Cabinet ministers accompanying the President provided updates on ongoing and planned development projects for the island. They reiterated the government's dedication to fostering infrastructure improvements and ensuring the well-being of Bodfuludu's residents.
Total ke khuriha